Go ahead.
So do either of you have a whole card? No?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
I got good cards, but they're like combat cards.
Okay.
You? Combat? Never.
Shut up.
Never.
Never.
You don't know how to fight.
What my cat's sitting up there?
Because cats like to sit somewhere new and random all the time. It makes them happy.
Sitting my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, where were we?
We were deciding what to do with the sword.
Yeah, the sword's a bit of a tricky one, really. I think, yeah, Chris. The only problem is that even like last time, Logris, who's been trying to get it, when they used the Logris tentacles, they just did it like, I'm just standing there holding it, and they're like, "Rah, we're coming for this." The only way I could like defend it was like, pocket the sword. So if I can't do that in Amber, and they're just doing, "Oh, tentacle monster, my sword now."
If you let me carry it, I can defend it.
Oh, Chris is looking to make some rolls. No, that's all right. You do that. And if you lose it,
I mean, you don't know how you can't. So I mean, you got to do what you got to fucking do, right?
You got to do what you got to do, haven't you? Yeah, that's it.
What if you don't have to do what you've got to do?
What?
Then you don't have to do it.
All right.
Then we're in an agreement.
Then we're all agreed.
So the plan is to go to Amber, ask for an audience, and then let them know what's going on with the sword and what happened. Are we going to tell them what happened with Zog?
Do they not know already?
Well, it's only the shadow Zog. So
right,
the real Zog's still out there and kicking. So I don't know. It seems like it could be quite a minor thing for people like that. They might be like, "Oh yeah, okay, shadow died, whatever." But I don't know. It's not so much the fact Zog's shadow died. I think what's more important is what he was doing and what he was trying to accomplish. That's what they might be like, "We're not sure about that, so you tell us what you know," and we'll be like, "No, you tell us what you know." Stab you in the fucking eye with a fork.
Right. Another thing that we might want to go like just past the firewall and see if there's anybody watching or looking at the wall already.
Yeah,
if Fiona knows about it already, maybe she's looking into it.
Yeah.
We spent days there. There's no one there.
Well, I wouldn't mind checking again, but like really checking. Like she could be hidden. She could shapeshift for all we know. And we don't know.
Is a wolf? As we were attacked by wolves. Again.
No, the wolves always attack.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like Fiona's always been there. So
Okay.
I don't know, wolves always attack.
Oh, every time you go through there, they do. They're like, bitch.
Do we want to make because I don't have one, a trump to the inner bit of the wall, like the other side of it, so we can travel from Amber back to the wall, rather than shadow walk? That's what we did last time.
So that works through the wall, does it?
No, it works up to the wall.
Oh, I see.
Cross the wall and then go again.
So how do we can we just freely pass? Oh, for fuck's sake, cat! Can we freely
shadow walk?
We can just walk through the wall, right? We don't have any problem with that. I know Fiona and stuff got burnt or something when she tried it, so there's something definitely fucking weird with that wall.
We can shadow walk there, but
it's
how do we
a bunch
get
of
back?
broken pattern inside. Yeah, it's completely fucked.
It's really weird.
Chris, what is your current? Oh, sorry. You are getting oddly enough the glimmerings of a Trump contact.
I
phone's ringing.
I look at
I didn't have one of.
as he sat there with Doc's card in his hand.
I pull my trump out and I answer.
All right. And what is your willpower, sir?
My willpower is a 20.
6, 9, 5, 30. Right. Roll a 20% or less as something is now attempting to crush your mind like a grape.
Holy balls.
Hold on. Shit, do I need skill cards?
One moment, sir.
Ooh,
It just sudden overbearing pressure. It feels like something a lot tougher than you is going crushing your fucking head.
Well, this isn't a skill, though. It's a stat. Can you play skill cards?
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Still a will check.
So Trump defense works. As I said, I pull out my card and then I answer.
Oh, I know you've got your card in your hand. That may save you. You can attempt to. Oh, you did try a Trump defense, cock. All right. So, yes, add 30 to that. And so now you need a 50 or less.
And I'm rolling willpower or just roll a percentile?
Percentile at this point, because it was it's a one. Right. Okay. So,
It's 4.
with half a critical, you know it's Blaze that did it, and you laugh at their feeble attacks and roll
Well
3d8 to crush their brain because fuck
Must left 10. Must left 10. Must click.
All right. The contact is then broken. You can have a check in willpower too. I was not expecting that fucking one. Freddie, are you okay? All right. Yeah, he's okay.
Oh, that
So-
bitch.
Normally, you don't know who it is that's doing shit like that,
He's
but
like,
if you
"Fuck
roll
you,
a
Blaze."
crit,
Right.
you know, at half.
Blaze, I'm making a note here. Fuck Blaze.
Ah,
Well, I'm guessing that Doc Fulton may tell you it's Blaze, or
Yeah.
he may not.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just
yeah. I share this information because
God.
that's fucking precious.
That is very, very amazing. God, it just shows Blaze looking at the camera like, how?
Yes.
That is crazy though, because knowing how things work, that means we can roughly now just tell what he has for willpower himself, and that's like that's crazy.
Yes.
Fuck.
You're impressed that he was able to do that to you here.
Because there's been a weird thing about the power working and not working through here.
Oh, it was just like the tentacles. We were really shocked when that happened because we were like, hold on, thought their shit wasn't going to work here, or they couldn't get through the barrier, and yet it was like the tentacles were like, ooh, my sword. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah. I concur.
Yeah, Doc Fulton is sitting there with his own card out, looking rather smug for reasons.
So Blaze tried to reach out and touch someone a moment ago, and I guess he didn't like the return toll on that call.
But that also tells you for your future Trump stuff more things. So you've now found out more shit.
Mm-hmm.
And baffled Logan. I was really hoping there'd be a pause battle and counter pause and all that bullshit, but no, just yeah.
Bitches fucking with me. They're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this guy for real now?"
Oh yeah.
Are you sure it's still a good idea to go after all this?
Oh yes. If anything, it's even better now because I can leverage that.
Why would they believe you?
Because, well, I'm in the King's Grace,
Oh,
and I've shown nothing but honor to Gerard. So if I go there, Blaze is going to be probably kind of nice to me, even though it's going to fucking make him. It's going to make him eat crow, but he'll have to. Yeah.
You see how how quickly they fall into the fucking politics here, Freddie. Someday you'll be like this too, and that will fuck with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Game of Thrones shit, basically. That's That's what the new version of Amber is.
Is it? I didn't watch that much Game of Thrones. Pretty much just some tits, people doing it doggy style.
There's a lot of intrigue and backstabbing and people fucking over other people. And
oh, well, that's been in Amber forever. Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Oh.
Amber was the original Game of Thrones. Basically.
Yeah, that I'll go with.
Just different skin on top. Right. Well, I might make a trump for this place because I need to get that fucking skill up, and if we've got a couple of days that we can.
We also need a way back.
Do you want to strike while the iron's hot, or stick around here for a couple of days?
I think it's best if we go.
If you want.
Well, the thing is, unless we shadow walk, we're not going there, really. So do we want to shadow walk there?
Yes.
All right, who's driving?
And
what
are
we taking? That's the question.
Because we need a way back as well.
Well,
no, I have a trump of the White Dove.
Oh, do you? Oh,
yeah,
right. Well, we need a way back to the edge of the firewall. Because trumps there don't work.
Yeah. It's not the point when we get there, we then make a trump of it so we can then get to there much easier.
They'll take a couple of days there.
Well, that's Johnny. But what do you want us to do?
I'm just mentioning.
What we do later, it's up to you guys. If you're saying you want to strike with the iron's hot, so we either even the shadow walking is going to take us a couple of days. So
unless you can figure out some really clever, fast way to get there.
So
ideally, what we need is, because I have a trump to the Canada side of the wall of fire. We need one on the other side of the wall of fire, and one of amber. So we need 2 more trumps.
How far is that away from the wall of fire, then?
What? So what was that?
Once you cross the wall of fire, how then far is an amber from the wall of fire?
Literally,
Walking? Or,
yeah.
Walking a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Less if you're going faster.
So what we could do is go to the other side of the wall, make a trump, shadow walk from there to amber, make a trump in amber somewhere, and then we'll have easy access.
That's still going to take days.
Yeah, it'll take a while, yeah.
Unless you try and contact. I mean, I know you said you're going to burn, maybe burn bridges doing it, but unless you contact someone that you guys know, because I don't know anyone there yet, so contact someone and have them use their trump to bring us through.
Yeah, I was going to try that. I was going to see if I can contact any of the people that I've talked to.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We need to. Okay, yeah. So you're saying after we cross the firewall.
We want to try.
Well, I was gonna try it first here and see if it even.
works. See if it works. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, can always try.
Okay.
Doesn't work.
Okay, so none of the cards work.
Yeah. Well, unless you got a card to one of these 2 guys, then that may. Yeah.
I know Freddie has one of me, for fuck's sake.
Freddie, would you like to try to contact
I'm
Kinley?
sneaking up on the 13 ogres.
But we could do a Trump sketch of like the firewall, pass through the firewall, and then use the Trumps to try to contact people in Amber.
It's a one-time use.
You're not that good. You have to, in order to make.
We have to be there to make the sketch. That's right. All right.
Later, you'll get that good.
I mean,
maybe.
We could try and get there quick by. I don't know, like using, I don't know if it's going to use a favor or not, I don't know, or if it's just going to be a case of like they want to talk to us anyway. We'll get something to bring us through, and then we can set ourselves up at the end when we've got time to chill out. It depends on how quickly you want to address this.
So don't we have a trump of the guest rooms in Castle Amber?
Joshua has that.
Oh, Josh. Okay.
Yeah.
Because although that would be a good way to get there quickly, it would be bad, like, because we just show up in the guest room. However, I would at this point immediately said, "Oh, but Blaze sent a nice invitation saying that we should come say hi."
All right, so why don't we then go to the firewall, that cross the firewall, you try and contact someone and say that Blaze invited us, and if they can bring us through.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be the easiest way to get instantly invited in, or
into the dungeons.
one of the two. I mean, really, it's so crazy with that shit. You never know exactly what's going to happen. But I do think that we have enough pull there that we wouldn't get thrown right in the dungeons. I'm sure the queen and the king would have something to say about that before that happened.
We need a way out as well, just remember.
We have the White Dove card.
No, the Trump, if we're there, Trumps to here don't work. Is what I'm saying.
Are you sure?
Yes. That's why we made 2 Trumps when we were there last time. Because we have one Trump that goes to the inside, well, the inner bit of the firewall, and another one just on the other side of it, where Amber is.
Okay.
That's why we made 2.
Okay.
There was a lot of rolling with really shitty artists last time.
I mean, between the 3 of us, eventually. It took us, 6 days, 8 days? Something like that.
Some incredibly long amount of time where everybody was just sitting in a circle jerk, basically.
Yeah.
Which is always fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, on the plus side, it was relatively safe. Because if the wolves decided to attack us, we just went back across the wall of fire. They hung around for a few hours and then fucked off. Then we went back to work. So.
Oh, just so you know, Alex, in regards to your question on the boards,
he's Freddy.
No, I'm saying it's out of game because it's an out of game.
He's Freddy out of game now too. We've changed his name.
Fair enough. The Ice Tower he's talking about is the one that we went across in by the ogres.
Oh, that's ready to rock too. It's lovely.
And we tried to go.
Yeah, I know where it was. I know.
We couldn't get there because of the cold.
Ice,
yeah.
baby.
Well, we have the Santa suits now, so we're ready for that.
Santa, baby, Santa. No, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah. That's totally ready to go.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to go
I'm
or anything. Of course you will. Never say never.
Not today.
I didn't say today.
So, Logan, just to confirm, a sketch only works one time.
It's a one shot.
But it works like you can keep it for a week and it will still work once.
Maybe.
Maybe? Oh.
Yeah. Sketches are very ethereal. Like on a person, you're lucky to get it for a week and stuff. On a place, you're lucky to get it for a week. Yeah. It's pretty much a one shot deal. When sketches really become useful is if you're, I don't know, trapped in the dungeon and want to make a quick sketch of a place you'd like to go to. For example, just as an example off the top of my head. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm on the side of erring caution. So I say we just get the Trumps done, and then get there however we get there. Whether it's shadow walking there or we ask someone to bring us over, doesn't matter.
Well, the easiest way to shadow walk there is to get a flying car, and that gets us to
Yeah, but it's a
the
one-way
wall
trip.
fast.
It's a one-way trip, though. No,
Why
I
is it a
can
one-way
get us
trip?
through the wall. Well, because once we cross the wall of fire, technology becomes less and less reliable.
Oh, right, yes.
Unless it doesn't affect the magic flying car, but I think it probably does.
Well, the magic flying car wouldn't work in Wild West, so that kind of doesn't matter. We would enter Wild West and go right into the snow, and we'd be fucked.
Yeah. Well, unless we leave from here.
We need to go through there. That's the only way to go. There's reasons why we don't just hop into fucking the DeLorean and go straight to Amber's. We have to go through the firewall every time.
You don't need to go through the Wild West, do you?
What's that?
You don't need to go through the Wild West if you shadow walk, do you?
Yes.
Because I've shadow walked from other places.
You always have to go through the firewall. That's been the whole problem.
No, I don't mean through the firewall. I mean, if we leave Gothic and shadow walk from Gothic to Amber, we're not going to go through Wild West, is what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. When you guys are saying Wild West, one of you might be referring to one Wild West, the other one might
That's
be
exactly what I'm thinking is happening right now.
Beastkin.
No, well, I'll say Beastkin if I mean like the Furryville, I'll say that. But no, what? Because in the past, it's always been the women always riding horses, looking like cowgirls. That's why we call it the Wild. You know, to me, that's the Wild West.
Right.
You might call it Canada or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Canada. I call it Canada.
Mm.
All right. Fine.
You always have to go through Canada.
Yeah. And magic doesn't work there. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Neither does American money.
Filthy Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Filthy Americano.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then again, our only option is Trump's. In terms of safety, anyway.
Sure, but we still have to cross that. You know, we still, of course, like you said, we still have to cross the wall. So
I have a Trump to the wall. To our side of the wall. To the Canada side of the wall.
So why don't we just walk through to there and then walk through the wall, and then I'll try to contact someone at the castle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but how do we get back after
that? We should have walked back.
With what vehicle? What, with horses? Cool.
It shows a lot of shots of Alex Kinley riding a horse and everybody else just kind of laying across one like they've been shot or something.
The Great Hunted Hunt.
Let me try and draw it, because maybe you don't understand what I mean.
No.
Yeah?
I mean, you could go through the.
Oh wait! If you have a Trump on that side of the wall, then we just boom, and then once we're in here, we can Trump to the White Dove.
I'm saying once we're in Amber, we can't Trump to the White Dove from Amber. Like that side of the wall doesn't work. So
is your Trump going to inside the wall or
inside? Yeah, our side of the wall.
Oh, that's where I'm getting lost. You're saying
yeah. Sorry about that.
Not into, because I thought you meant like inside of the walls where you have
our side of the wall.
So then we'll just have to We'll have to take the long way back, and then maybe when we get to the wall, we paint it. So that way we can bridge the gap from now on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll let us use all three or?
Just an FYI, if you were to go take his trump to get to the firewall, walk through the firewall, turn around, make a sketch of the firewall from that side, use the return sketch within a week.
That was one idea, yeah. That's why I asked how long do they...
I just want to let you guys know that that is possible to work. I mean...
And that'd be quick, right?
Sketch takes an hour.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
As
and then we make one. Yeah.
Okay.
What we could do to make it easier on us is we could also like take a flying car and like park it at the firewall. So that way when we come through, we have like a vehicle to get out of there. But then we have to have someone continually valeting that shit back, which takes some time.
Yeah. I'd say we just draw the sketches, hopefully not waste forever. We
I agree.
each take one sketch or something, and then just go.
All right, let's get our paint and craft kits together, guys.
I'm just imagining how well worn, how well traveled.
I think you should all wear big afro wigs.
I'd give a card for everybody if they had a big fake afro on and showed up to a palace.
The clans are gonna have to.
We demand you take us seriously.
Alright, I'll pack my clothes from last time that I got with Flora. And not gonna wear them, obviously. Yeah. Not gonna wear them, obviously, not yet. And then,
are you sure you don't want to try to wear them out before you get there? Just to...
We'll be in the middle of snow and shit, no.
No. Where
shoot that?
Yeah.
Yeah, get some warm clothes just so we don't freeze to death. And yeah.
So we go get some carry-on luggage and then we go?
Yeah. I'll leave my guns and all that behind. Just take my clothes, my lights.
I'll make it easy on you. I'll take 2 of the cheese sticks, 2 of the jalapeno poppers, and see if you can get some of that Caesar sauce or ranch dressing, a bucket.
Damn
Americans.
I want to fucking rub it into my hair.
And then you go to make it easy on you. Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, or like 4 of the dipping things to put it in, but a bucket would suffice.
The dipping things.
Rub it into my hair. I want to rub it in my hair.
Shut up.
Anyway,
I'll make you some red sauce.
Now, what do you want to do against the deadly cold and stuff? Because you guys been there.
Well, we're only going to be there for like a couple hours tops, hopefully.
Yeah, you could literally freeze to death. You could literally freeze so that you lose some fingers or toes.
All right.
Or both
Santa
within
suits it is
15
then.
minutes, maybe 20.
Just take the Santa suits.
And where are the Santa suits now?
I believe they're in the hold on, let me check. It's either Kinderville or the embassy.
Checking is a good idea because somebody may have decided, no, it's mine now, and left it on their character sheet instead, which means they're lugging it around with them because
it's in the embassy.
Good. All right. So you've got there's only 3 Santa suits, right?
Yeah.
Now the best thing about the Santa suits is that they are magic kind of. But also, well, they seem to work in non-magic areas as well. I was like, damn, dude. But the best thing is that soon you will no longer have access to them as Santa Claus is closing down Christmas forever.
Yeah. I'm going to have strong words with him. Yeah.
Santa's a her now, especially after she strangled Mrs. Claus in the most graphic murder that she's ever done.
Wasn't that graphic?
Dude, throttling somebody to death over several rounds of combat and enjoying it and maybe having a good fap afterward. This is graphic.
So what I'm thinking is go there, draw the sketches, put the Santa suits back, because that would trump to the White Dove, and then go back with our trumps. It'll take just a few minutes, really.
Put the Santa suits back? What?
Yeah, once we're done with the sketches, we're not going to go in there with wearing Santa suits. That would be silly.
No, we just put them in a bag and then.
Oh, yeah, okay, put them in the bag, sure, yeah.
I think you're making it overly complicated.
Yeah, no. I forgot we had bags. Yeah. Alright. Are we ready to go then?
Yep.
Just go
as long
to
as,
the
as far as just need to get Logan back in this shit.
I don't know why my session keeps terminating.
Keeps fucking around.
Yeah.
I have to start slapping him.
Well,
with the big black plot dildo.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that I'm just going to leave it going this time. I'm just going to hope that it all works out.
Okay. So we'll go to the embassy, grab the suits. Do we need? Are we planning on painting or no?
Painting, no. Sketching, yes.
Okay.
Your paint stuff isn't all that huge. I mean, essentially, it takes up like a roll of a kitchen roll's worth of space.
No, I'm asking because if we're gonna paint, we need the sleeping bags as well, the Santa sleeping bags.
Those take up considerably more space.
That's what I'm saying. If we're not gonna paint, we don't take them.
Oh, I see. You mean paint in the great out while you're laying around in the great outdoors?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, let's go.
And away we go.
Right. You guys find it very easy to use the thing. Normally, it's only one person can go through a trump, but I've altered all that shit because keep the PCs to goddamn together is the motto. And so everybody's like, damn, Skippy, otherwise it'd be a long fucking session. Right. You guys use Freddy's trump to get back to the Great Wall of Fire. It works nicely. It's beautiful. I mean, after you run around and collect Santa suits, sketching and paints, and get your all dressed up. And you guys are standing there feeling a little ridiculous, as you do when you're wearing Santa suits and such.
No, never.
And everybody, give me a spot hidden roll. Winner, 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 winner. No problem. There's some guy hanging out outside the firewall. It looks like he's having a look at it. It'll glances over at you guys when you get there. A little bit of description on this guy. One moment here. You can't really get a lot of facial expressions and whatnot through the big meter-thick wall of literal fire. This guy, he stands tall, a bit overweight. He has like reddish skin. And I'm not talking like demon. I'm talking like some like an English person who's gotten too much sun because they went to Spain type reddish. He has dark dark brown hair and eyes, and his hair is about shoulder length. Got some gray in it, and it's messy.
Does it look like anybody we've seen from the portraits in Castle Amber?
No, not to the best of your knowledge. This guy's also wearing generally adventuring type clothing that looks like it's been well used. It's a little bit big on him, and he's wearing a rifle on his back, pistol on his waist, and a rapier on his side. And he sees you guys and he sticks his hands on his hip like, well, check that shit out type thing. But he gives a wave.
I'll walk over to him.
You'd have to go through the wall of fire in order to do that.
Which is fine, because that's what we're doing anyway, because we're going to sketch from the other side.
All right. Well, I just wanted to check. He backs up a little bit to give you some space and whatnot. And he says, "Hail."
Well met.
And then he says shit in Thari. Are you two going through also?
Yeah.
Matt, your sword's still pocketed, your Death to Zog sword.
Okay, well, I'll switch him over then. Take it out and...
What, you mean now?
Well, you're saying we're going through the barrier, right?
Well, before the barrier, I mean, you're going to try it in the old, in the Canada land, where magic works for shit.
Well, I don't see what other choice I've got.
No problem. Give me a willpower times 1 to make the fucking Zog sword come out as it's supposed to. You hate it so much sometimes. I mean, your other choice is just leave it in there, but nobody understands Thari.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's in there. Stays in
there. Okay.
English?
I don't even know if he speaks English, actually. Let me check. Yep.
Matt, you can keep trying, you know.
Yes, I do. He even has a refined British accent, I will note on his character sheet, because Americans like a refined British. Not like Matt has.
He's a bad guy. Hold on. Bad guy.
Wow, yeah. He speaks better English than we do, so. Yeah. And he says, I'm Saul. Who are you?
I'm Doc Fulton.
He rolls his fucking lore to see if he knows who Doc Fulton is. Now, fortunately for you, he doesn't make it. And you? He looks at the air.
People call me Freddy.
Good. And you?
I am Alex Killy.
He attempts his lore roll. He looks like he should know that name, but isn't quite hitting it. By the way, everybody give me empathy negative 60 or at a quarter, up to you, don't care which.
Only by half.
He seems like a nice fellow. He seems hale and hearty.
What brings you to the outskirts?
I was going to ask you the same question. Come, I have my campsite just over yon. Join me. We will share a fire. It is a bit cold here. He's
excellent.
Dressed
Thank you.
For the environment. He takes you over and he has a nice campfire, bunch of fucking dead glowing blue wolves nearby. Like, fuck them. Like 8 of them. And it looks like everybody can give me a evidence analysis roll. Or if you have any kind of crime scene analysis type skills, you can do that. Or you can give me forensic botany or whatever kind of weird shit you got. He has supplies. He has some stuff cooking and whatnot. It looks like this guy, unlike most of you, knows how to survive in shitty weather.
Made my evidence analysis, but not my forensics.
I'm happy with your evidence analysis. It appears to you that each of the wolves was killed with one precise blow to the head, probably with a rapier.
Okay.
All of them, you notice, seem to be in about the same place. He rammed a rapier through each of their eyes. And on 8 wolves, that's a little alarming.
Right.
Usually wolves are moving around and shit. And he says, so, what's your story? He gives you guys like mold heated wine and stuff like that. He drinks some himself. Lets you guys choose your own cups, all that kind of shit. Well done, you. Let me know how much money to give you.
20.
There you go. You're not drinking any of the hot mulled wine?
No. I politely decline.
Just holding the cups, he says, will do your hands some good. It is a bit cold out. Why are you dressed like that?
Oh, we just got back from a
Tastes good.
party.
He says, interesting.
It helps with the cold.
That too.
He looks at the suits and he sees they all match. He says, so are you guys with an adventuring company that everybody dresses like that?
We just have a very peculiar sense of dress sense.
Oh, yeah, excellent. Do you guys know anybody named Fiona? Everybody give me an acting. Everybody give me an acting at a quarter.
This is where I do my bad poker face.
Yeah.
I got by half, not a quarter. Does he look
smiling.
like he has malicious intent? Empathy.
Oh yeah, Fiona. I know Fiona. Yeah, we met her once and we rescued her, found her heart. Yeah, what do you want to know?
Just because you fumble your you fumbled your acting. Never mind. He goes.
Yeah.
You're now laying facing the sky with mulled wine all over your face. You think Alex just backhanded you?
You gotta be careful when you're drinking that stuff. It's strong.
Sorry.
It'll knock you right on your ass every time.
This guy is like, he smiles a bit like, this is amusing to me.
It's always fun when
That's
you
right.
see
The
the newbies come through.
Pardon? He says.
What? No, nothing. Sorry.
He says,
So, what brings you to this area?
I work for Fiona, he says. I'm trying to find out what happened to her. And so I heard she came here to check out. He motions over the small hill. You can't see, actually, you can see the top of the wall of fire from here, but you can't see the bottom of it. It looks like he camped on the other side of a low hill.
When you say you work for Fiona,
I work for Fiona.
In what capacity?
I go and check things for her and such, you know.
Is she doing well?
I'm not sure. I don't know what's happened to her, so I'm looking for her. I haven't heard anything about it.
Does he actually look concerned?
Deeply concerned.
So is he acting like he's concerned?
Give me an acting roll at half.
Oh, you want acting?
Or, sorry, empathy at half.
I didn't get the empathy. I got the empathy, but not at half.
He seems like he is very concerned to you. Yeah.
Oh, when I do my powers, the sense pattern and all that, am I like casting or?
It's clear to anybody that you're going like that. So anybody else who has that skill may well pick up on that. To be more exact, I'm what she calls a shadow tracker. I track things through shadow and such.
Interesting.
Oh.
You guys are also... He looks oddly at Bolton, who's going at him.
Damn it.
He just looks at you and sips his mulled wine.
Damn
it!
Well, I've just gotten here, so
I just want to join in. I'm just going to start making the look as well, even though I don't have anything to fucking cast.
He says, why do you have little bits of the fire on you? I noticed that if I stick a finger in it, it burns and such, but you guys are able to walk through it. I find that interesting.
I start wiping it off myself.
It doesn't seem to wipe. You know how it works. But yeah, he sips his wine, watches you.
It makes me feel better.
So are you here to watch the wall? Or?
No, I don't really. Honestly, I'm not even curious about what's on the other side of the wall. I figure it may be your home or something like that. And I believe you're entitled to your privacy if you can answer one question honestly for me.
That being?
Is Fiona on the other side of that wall?
As far as I know, no.
We can answer that truthfully and say we do not know.
We don't think so.
All right, so I pull out. I want to be slick in front of this guy, so I'm gonna pull out the.
Pretty far with all those friends.
I pull out Fiona's card.
No problem.
And I concentrate on it.
Right. It's like the phone isn't hooked up at the house.
Huh.
You don't have enough skill to tell if there's other shit to it. You just know you're not getting an answer.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you're not yet back to where you were in the old days.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I put it away.
He says, "No answer, huh?"
No.
I'm guessing you might be friends of hers.
Yes.
Acquaintances.
Yeah, what he said.
All right. Well, any help you can give me in helping to locate her, or at least finding out if she wants privacy, that's fine. But I want to make sure she's okay.
That's understandable. I've been wanting to know what has happened too because of all the things that have been occurring.
There's a lot of things going on.
Always.
Could you give me an example?
It's the nature of this place.
Well, there was the whole
wasteland.
There was the whole disappearance of Random and why he disappeared, and people not knowing why, and people thought that maybe people
empathy in half
had.
All of us, or just Chris?
Anybody who wants to. I assume you're watching this guy. Yeah. If you're busy trying to get mulled wine off of yourself instead of watching the guy, then you couldn't make one. But
not by half.
I made mine.
Kinley, you suspect that, or Kinley and Freddie, you suspect that this guy may know more about that stuff than he's letting on.
They all fucking know more about all the stuff that we're talking about. That's the nature of Amber. That's what I said it.
I can tell Freddie's going to really like it here. The kind of straight shooting up front talking that people do in Amber.
You know what? This place can be frustrating as shit, but I have missed it.
He says, well, yes. So, do you have any suggestions as to where I should...
Well, funny enough, I was just going to ask you if you want to help locating. Do you know the last known location that Fiona was seen?
I've heard that she was at this very spot. Actually,
interesting.
Yes.
How long ago was that?
It was not really recently. I got the word from a individual that oh, you know the individual?
No.
Sorry.
I'm going to talk with my colleague.
He says, pardon me?
No, I'm talking about later. That's just something later.
So
we will we will attempt to find out more for you.
How should we contact you if we find something?
That's a card for Freddy. He takes out a pack of trumps, sorts through. Everybody give me a spot hidden roll at a quarter. He's making it so you can't see them, but you may see the reflections of his eyes or something fucked up like that, or maybe there's a shiny rock. Phone's going. I'm not doing magical shit, says phone.
No. I just made it. I didn't. Nothing special.
He sorts out a card, looks at it, and he gets ready to hand it to Freddy. And he says, "You've got something on you," and then he passes it. He holds it out between the other two.
I
would take it because I haven't got a trump yet. I want my first trump.
Yay! Right down, you have Saul's trump.
Yes.
Saul.
You can't make trumps off of trumps, can you?
You've never tried.
Eventually. I mean, obviously, I know we don't have the power to now, but if you were to sketch...
You're not really sure. It might be worth trying at some point.
So you wouldn't happen to know where Mel is, would you?
Mel?
Yeah.
Give me a half. Empathy's at half.
Fuck.
He's far too wily for the likes of you, paleface. He says, no, I'm sorry, I don't. Who is that person?
It's an acquaintance of Fiona's that we had met at the castle.
Did she have something to do with her disappearing, or?
Some people think that she may have something to do with the disappearance, but we're not sure. As they spent time together.
Is that their only evidence?
Well, when we were questioned, her name came up a couple times.
Oh. Who brought it up?
Well, Blaze seemed pretty adamant with it.
Refill your hand, Chris. Really? How, do you know why?
So, hold on. Card play right quick. What kind of... Do you guys have shitty cards or no?
Yeah, kind of.
I have a slip up, a dissemination, and an alertness.
Hate that slip up shit when you're going to Amber.
Mm-hmm.
You should discard it. It's not going to be useful for you.
Like I said, I've got pretty good cards for combat, but
I have 2 skill 5s with D6 damage and time waster.
Skill 5.
So you can trade me one for the...
Yeah, I'd definitely get rid of the skill 5s.
Yeah.
I mean, they're nice, but they're not that nice.
Here, and take the dissemination.
Okay.
But
I can get rid of evasive spell because I'm guessing that's probably not going to come in handy here. But
so I have the alertness left here. Let me give you an alertness, Matt, and then you can toss some other crap.
Yeah. I'll probably just get rid. Like I said, evasive spell. I think it's going to be useless for Amber, so I might get rid of that. Otherwise, it's quite a nice card.
Yeah.
Wait, why did you need a slip up? You should keep it. I'll trade it back to you.
We'll get it back.
I know.
I want you to use it, man. I don't want you to be like, tell us what you're fucking on.
Oh my god.
He wins.
Freddy the interrogator.
He's learning the ways of Amber.
As Logan updates his notes because Chris is fucking tossing his enemies under a potential bus. This is how you play the politics game, by the way. Did you see what he did there, Freddie?
Yeah, again.
Oh, I know you saw, but I'm curious if Freddie fucking saw it.
Game of Thrones is what you need to watch.
I've not seen enough of it to know about it, but
so anyway, yeah, he seemed pretty adamant about a lot of it, like kind of like a dog chewing on a bone that you can't get away.
Give me acting at half. It's only at half because you're telling partial truths. Partial truths are easier to pull off.
Can I support my acting with talent?
Yes. I would allow your talent to shine through a little bit.
Fuck. Okay.
You have no talent. You're a talentless hack.
Ha ha ha!
Nice.
Now give me empathy rolls at half, everybody. Well, those who made their empathy rolls at half, it appears that Saul is not well pleased for some reason. Displeased, just a hint of anger that's quickly quashed underneath his mask. And he says, "Here, let me give you some more drink." He turns aside to hide his face, perhaps, or perhaps he's just being a good host. He turns back and pours you guys and himself more of the mulled wine and stuff that he keeps going. He glances at Kinley and goes, "Yes,
good wine."
Oh yes, it's unfortunately it's not something you can drink super fast without burning the fuck out of yourself. But out here in this weather,
making a challenge of it.
So. I didn't say you had to stop drinking it, but anyway, he says, "So, what other news?" You're not sure why his clothes look a little bit too big for him. That's maybe he's lost a lot of weight since he's been here on the bus.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, his the weapons on him, the rifle on his back, and was that the door? I could just be crazy.
Let's do this. You're gonna walk all the way over, look through. No one's gonna be there. We're gonna say, "Shut up, Logan."
At least we're all agreed. These people knocking the door softer than any rat farting could drown out the sound of their knocking. I don't.
Well, besides trying to figure out what's going on with the wall here and the pocket areas behind it, but
it's a pocket dimension. Oh, very good.
Multiple wrapped up in one.
No, congratulations. It takes a great deal of power to make your own. Could you bring me mine?
Yes.
It takes a great deal of power to make your own pocket shadow.
Right, which is why I think this is something that many people have worked on, or it's somehow. Well, did you look inside of this?
I don't. That's well beyond my power. I noticed I couldn't get through it and decided to leave it alone. I'm hoping that since you apparently have access for whatever reason, you'll be sure to check it closely to make sure that Fiona is not indeed imprisoned in there. If she's relaxing in there, that's fine. But I just want to make sure she's safe.
Yeah.
He gives you the jolly, good-natured smile because he's an right guy. He seems like the kind of guy you enjoy going and having a beer or five with.
Oh, yeah, I'd get drunk with this guy.
Mm-hmm. What I was going to say is his weapons and stuff that are on him, they appear to be of modern plus make, aside from the rapier. The rapier handle or hilt appears well worn. It's also you can tell this is a weapon that is thank you, Snuckums, well tended.
Sources.
Calm down. Calm yourself, sir.
I got sauce. Oh yeah.
I'll give you some sauce, bitch.
Yeah, you know I like it. Okay.
So speaking of shadows, any interesting stories? I'm always interested to see what other places there are around. Have you been anywhere interesting?
Many places around, he says.